Hey guys, Deadpoolzilla here back again. Finally. I've been going through a lot of problems lately, so I haven't been posting videos as much. But I'm back now, and I'm here to talk about my personal pick for a cast for the Flash movie. Now, this is new for me, and I tried picking out some good characters, and I really tossed around some ideas, and I've pretty much come to the realization that they're more or less going to do Wally West Flash. More, as much as I'd like to see a Barry Allen Flash in the theaters, I think Warner Brothers is pretty much going to just basically say, "Oh, Wally West," and give him the Barry Allen origin. As much as I don't like that idea. Anyway, about my cast, I know it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's, I tried. This is my first time actually doing, cast picks and everything. And I'm new at this, and I know they joked around with Michael Cera being Flash. No. I mean, I could see him maybe as Kid Flash, or maybe Impulse, possibly, if he tried and put on some muscle. Or, yeah, I could definitely see him as maybe Kid Flash or something, or Impulse, if he put on some weight, or muscle, I mean. But anyway, for Wally West, definitely someone who'd have to put on a lot of muscle and can actually act and keep the tough guy attitude alongside Wally West's comedic character, and be someone pretty young but not like too old like Barry was. And people, you guys, this is my list. These are my picks, and I tried my best on it. And please, and don't jump down my throat. This is my first time doing cast picks, so here we go. But my pick for Wally West is, I think, pretty much. I think this one would be cool to see. I'd like to Chris Pine. Chris Pine is my pick to be the Wally West. I say that because I think the guy is a good actor. I liked him in Star Trek. He was a good Captain Kirk, although that Captain Kirk couldn't fight. Anyway, yeah. I mean, this guy can put on the muscle. He can. The guy was a great rebellious Captain Kirk, and very brash, very headstrong. He played a very good Kirk, a very convincing young Captain Kirk, and I could definitely see this guy, definitely throwing on the red costume, the red crimson costume of the Flash, and running around. And I think he's got the perfect build for it as it is, but maybe he put on a little more muscle. He had some great comedic timing with as Captain Kirk. Now he hasn't been in a lot of movies that I like. I mean, I've seen all the movies he's been in, and Star Trek, and I think another one, I can't remember what it was, but that's about it. But yeah, this guy can. I think he's a good actor, and I think he's hardly known except for the biggest role he's done is Captain Kirk in Star Trek. More or less, this guy, and I know some of you guys are going to go, "Oh, Chris Pine, he sucks." Some trolls are going to come on here, or some of my friends are going to. But guys, keep in mind, this is my first time doing cast picks, and I tossed around other ideas. And personally, for all you trolls out there, you guys ain't picked out something better. You guys would have picked out like some big name actor who probably wouldn't fit the character very well. I'm just trying to go for a hardly known or unknown. And yes, I did want Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds could have played the Flash better than Green Lantern, but I think he's going to be very cool as Hal Jordan. And I think Chris Pine would be a very, Chris Pine was always my second pick for the Flash. Well, recently, since I've been tossing around ideas, and it hit me, Chris Pine should be Wally West. I think that guy could pull it off. So yeah, that's my pick for Wally West. Or if they want to change it around a bit, maybe do a young Barry Allen. But I don't see that happening for Warner Brothers. They're definitely probably going to do Wally West for a Flash movie. All right, moving on to Wally West's love interest, Linda Park. okay, first off, before I go on, uh, I'd like to state something real fast. I'd like to say, could someone clear this up for me real quick? Because one thing I need to understand real quick, and I really can't remember Linda Park's origins because they don't really explain that much to the character. They just basically say, "Oh, she's just Flash's girlfriend and now wife." That's all they talk about. But there's one thing that's bugging me, and I'm pretty sure, and this is the only cast pick that I'm not too proud of out of the three things I picked. Of course, the hero, villain, and love interest. This is all I've got for roles. I want to know what's Linda Park's ethnicity. Now, people say, I can't remember her origins exactly, or ethnicity exactly, because I forget it. Is she American? Is she Asian American? Because in the comics, she's always drawn like she looks Asian to me. I'm not trying to sound racist. She's drawn like Asian American to me. That it confuses me because I don't want to sound like an idiot here, or do I want to pick the wrong actress? But this is the actress that I picked was, not my best pick, but it was the best I could think of. And, it's just me. I couldn't find anyone else better. I could have done better with the actress I picked, but, it was the best I had at the moment, so, oh well. But yes, I don't want to look like an idiot, but could someone please tell me what Linda Park's ethnicity is, because I forget. I don't know if she's American or Asian American, because she's drawn like that. But anyway, Linda Park, I was talking about her so much, sorry. Natalie Portman should play, I think Natalie Portman could play Linda Park. She's playing Jane Foster, Thor's love interest, in the Thor movie. I think that's pretty cool, but, I think she plays a very strong actress, and I think she could really, top off Linda Park's very brash. I remember she's a very big fangirl of Wally West Flash, and she's always been, that very commanding female character about the Flash comics, especially Wally West's. I think she could pull it off as being that character. But then again, like I said, this was probably not my best pick, for a cast pick. Anyway, moving on. Alright, we're gonna talk about my pick for Captain Cold. Yes, I do want Captain Cold to be the villain for the first Flash movie. I think this would be very cool. No pun intended, of course. I really like Captain Cold, and here's the cool thing about Flash villains. I love Flash. The Flash villains are just so underrated, but here's the cool thing about them. You pity them to the point you understand. When you read their backstories, you pity them, or you really feel bad for them about why and you understand why they became the way they are. And Captain Cold's probably my favorite Flash villain, out of all of them. And I would like to see him in the big screen as the first Flash villain. But yeah, Captain Cold, very cool villain. Again, no pun intended. I think the actor I picked for Leonard Stark, aka Captain Cold, would be very good at playing this character right down to a T. And this one I've been tossing around in my head for a while. Again, you guys might not agree with me, but I like my pick for the actor to play Captain Cold. And here it is. And don't laugh. Robert Englund. Yes, Robert Englund is my pick to play Captain Cold. He is a very well-balanced actor. People who mostly know him just know him as playing Freddy Krueger. And this guy is playing very good at villains. He's did the voice for Riddler and Vulture in the Spectacular Spider-Man series, and in the Riddler in the Batman series. And he's played a couple more villains here and there. He played Dormammu in the Superhero Squad show. but he's played mostly villains in all these little low-budget movies, and he's a very good theatrical act in the theater as well. And I think I really could see this guy putting on the parka and grabbing up the cold guns and just blasting away at Flash. I think people are going to say, oh, he's too old. I don't think I think he's probably at the best age for Flash. I mean, excuse me, Captain Cold. I think that's the right. He would be the right age, and if not, makeup can always help. But yes, Robert Englund is my pick for Captain Cold. And again, you guys don't like it. This is the best I did at this short notice. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my cast picks. I know they're not the best of things. They're not the best picks, but it's the best I did at the moment, and this is new to me. But anyway, this is Deadpoolzilla, and I'm out.